Welcome to another episode of Pages and Potions podcast, where we dive deep into delicious drinks and give you our hot takes, craziest theories, and fun reviews of our favorite books. We are your hosts, Devon and Courtney, and thank you so much for joining us on what we hope is your happy hour and escape from the 9 to 5. Before we dive in, we thought it was super important to remind you that this is a not safe for work podcast. Do not be listening to this in your office at work. You will be your colleagues will be questioning you night and day if you listen to us in your office, because we talk about explicit books, we use explicit language, and so nobody wants to be overhearing you listening to that. Let's be real, this is like your private time. So if you have small people around with little ears, or you just don't want to be sharing this with the people next to you in the cubicle over, this might not be for you right now. This is also your warning that this podcast contains spoilers. So if that's not for you either, now is your one warning, your one chance to bail and catch us once you've read any of the books we're about to talk about, because today is actually a special episode. Okay, so if you're still here, let's get into it. Today, we decided to, although we promised to review Brimstone by Callie Hart last episode, I should say, we have decided this episode to pivot, for a couple reasons, onto an episode that is like a little bit of happy hour fun. Because it's the end of the year, we decided that we are going to talk about some of our favorite books this year. We're also going to talk about books that we're looking forward to reading about next year. And honestly, we're just going to kind of see where the conversation takes us. The reason we're not reviewing Brimstone by Callie Hart is because Courtney hasn't finished the book yet, you guys.
It's all because of
She
me.
hasn't finished it. And you
It's
know
all
what? That's
because
so
of me.
real. That's so real though, because we are both super busy people. Right now, we both live full lives. You have 2 kids, you have a full-time job, I have a full-time job, we have priorities, and sometimes reading just doesn't take priority, and it happens, especially this
over the
time of year.
holidays. Yeah, especially over the holidays and we also have in my house the last week of November is birthday week. We didn't plan it this way. Okay, but both of my kids have birthdays the last week of November. One of them was a preemie, so he was supposed to be born in January. Get your minds out of the gutter. I know you're all thinking we have good Valentine's Days, but their birthdays are both at the end of November. So, you got parties and you're baking cakes and you're doing all the things and all of that. And so reading kind of takes a back seat, and that's okay. Like that's the other thing. We follow all these bookstagrammers that read like hundreds of books a year and like all of that stuff. And real life is real life, man. Like as much as we'd love to just cuddle up on a couch all day and read, it's just, yeah, work, kids, dogs, travel, all the things. They just get in the way. So it's okay.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why we have fun episodes like this where we get to kind of talk a little bit more broadly about things that we love and books that we love, authors that we love, and can share another kind of take on things. And it's not necessarily going to be a super serious book review, because we're so serious here, but it's just a chance to have some more fun and to maybe like see a slightly different side of us, which is fun too. But before
I'm
we
so
start
serious
everything, all the time. You
all
are
the time.
probably the most serious person I've ever met in my entire
It's
life.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, before we start, we do have drinks with us, although we
do.
didn't do a cocktail because I think we actually like weirdly mind melded on this, because you're drinking like a beer right now too, aren't you?
hmm
Yeah.
hmm
So we're both drinking beer right now,
There we
which
go.
is
This is
great.
perfect. This is like post work out for a beer with your bestie kind of situation right now. It's
Exactly.
fine.
What are you
Yeah.
drinking?
I am drinking. I'll show you the can. Where is it? I am drinking Badass Betty by the Grizzly Paw. I think it was their Pink Boots um, beer this year. So it's a Haskap and strawberry sour.
That sounds
And it is
dangerously
so
delish.
delicious. And it's so pretty. I have a glass of it here. You have to see it. It's so pretty.
Ooh,
It's
it
like
is
pinky
pretty.
purple. It's so pretty. It's so delicious. It's sweet. It is amazing. And I picked it because we had a couple of different beers in our beer fridge. But I picked it because it goes with all of our badass FMCs.
I love that. I love
hmm
that a lot. I didn't grab the can because I'm not smart like that, like you are in that moment, but I am drinking a beer, and it's called a Tiny Reward. It's a cranberry and
A
ginger
reward.
sour by NX Ale Project. It's like a reward.
Like a
It
reward.
looks like a beer, but it's so good. It's tart. It's like sweet and sour, kind of like again like our badass FMCs who kind of have
Mhm.
multiple layers to them and complex. So, cheers. I hope you're all enjoying a drink
Cheers.
with us.
Mhm.
Okay. So, let's talk
Mm.
2025 books that we've read. What do you should we do like a top 3?
Sure. Mine'll be so
Okay.
easy.
She already told me, you guys, what she's reviewing, and I was like, well, that's pretty straightforward. So
Yeah.
why don't you tell the people, Courtney, what are your top
Okay.
3
The
books
people
of
want to know,
2025?
don't they? My top three books of 2025 are like all the Everflame books. So Spark, Heat, and Glow? No, Glow has yet to come out. I'm
Yeah,
checking my Goodreads.
burn.
Hang on. Burn. Yeah. Spark, Heat, and Burn. I love them. I chewed them up like fuck Henry. Um, I think that's like universal. We
Yeah,
love Luther. He eventually gives in and we get our blue balls, Lady Blue Balls dealt with. Um, yeah, it's just a beautiful story. There's so much adventure. There's so much like it's well paced, I find. Like,
hmm
like you just it's easy to kind of get caught up in the adventure and what's happening. And the world is just so different and so unique that it's just all over great. 10 out of 10. Go read them all. And I am hoping, I think the next one comes out in 2026. So
that's the hope.
hopefully.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious that that's your top 3 when your husband, like, basically told you not to waste your time reading it. Sucks to suck, Lee, I guess. I think that's hilarious and awesome, and,
Oh, we're
I
very
hope he
much
heard
alike,
that.
but we're different people. We
No,
can
I
like
know,
different
I think it's
things.
so totally you can. I just thought that was really funny. For those of you who listened to our episode on Spark of the Everflame, you'll recall Lee or Courtney saying that her husband Lee basically was like, "Oh, I hated it. I hated this
Mhm.
book series so much." And here she is, top 3.
Top
Wow, well
three.
that was a really fast review, Courtney.
I know, like, I am all about efficiency, Devin.
Okay,
All about
that's fair.
efficiency.
Mine is a little bit different, obviously. I love all of the Spark of the Everflame books. I thought they were fantastic, but I'm probably only going to include one on my list, which is the third one, which I believe is Heat of the Everflame,
Mm.
largely because I think we finally kind of see, like, the first
Luther's
book is really
balls.
like, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. No, it's the first book is so much like it's world building, but it's also just like character development. Like you're really
Hmm.
just meeting DM. You're meeting DM, you're meeting these people in her life. You're kind of getting a little taste of the story. Book 2
Hmm.
is very much like her whole world just gets flipped upside down. So it's a lot of like conflict, conflict, conflict. And then book 3 is very much just adventure. And I love books where they just like take you everywhere. And you just get to see so much more of the world. You get to understand the magic system a little bit better, especially the magic system in Amarian in that world is just so cool because it's so like vast. There are many different magical
Hmm.
powers in many different realms of that world. And you really get to have a better understanding of everything, and you're also like you are basically in DM's shoes. I can't recall if there's a dual POV in that book. I think there might be like 2 chapters that are from Luther's point of view or 3,
Yeah,
but the
I
rest of
think
it
so.
is all DM. So you're literally in her head with her, and she's just on a wild ride. Like she rides what I can't remember the Gravern. She rides like all these like cool animals. She travels from place to place. She does all of these amazing things. Love that book. That's number 3 on my book
Hmm.
review
Yes.
list. Favorite reads. If I had to choose a second, I think I'm gonna choose Trader Queen from the Bridge Kingdom series.
Oh,
Also, also a great adventure book. Like
yes.
just
Agreed.
yeah, right? Like
So
she's
good.
it
Yeah.
Our first episode was about the Bridge Kingdom, which is the first book in that series, which was also such a good read. Like, and like surprised me because I just didn't know what to expect from it at all. And then book two was very much like a redemption arc, but also like just an adventure. Again, seeing other parts of the realm. I still haven't
Mhm.
read Inadequate Air, which is book three. It's been on my
Mm.
TBR, but I have not read it. But Trader Queen was so good, and you go like all over that world, and you're not just in Ithaca anymore. So it's just, I love that. I love, and like Lara gets a chance to just like redeem herself and like feel more sure of herself too, which is awesome. So
Mhm.
awesome. I think that's
Mhm.
going to be my second book.
Yep. Yep.
Second
That's
book.
fair. It's a
You
good
like
good
that one
choice.
too.
I loved it. Yeah, good choice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
So good. And then I think I would be remiss in not mentioning my final book. Onyx Storm came out this year. Shout out Rebecca Yarros. I like it feels like it came out like a million years ago because
Yeah.
this year like was so fast, but also not. I don't know. But Onyx Storm is my number one book of the year, I think. And a lot of people are conflicted about this book. I know some people in my
Mhm.
life who freaking loved it. I am one of them. And I know a lot of people who also really didn't like it. And obviously everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you're wrong. Sorry. Think you just didn't
It's
read the
true.
same book that I did.
Yeah, it's true.
But again, this book is the adventure book. Like it's
Mhm.
just, I think that's just my common theme is I love books with adventure. And like Violet and Xaden, like just there's so much. And I see theories and I see TikToks about this and that and all like the ending of the book and all these things. At one point we are probably going to review this book because or
I
even
would
just the
think so.
series
The
because
series. Yeah.
it's one of those that like we just need to take multiple episodes to talk about, I think, because there's so much in it that was just amazing. But I love this series because it's just a ride. It's just a ride. And I haven't met an author. There's very few authors that I've read that are so good at Easter egging their content within their books. And
Mhm.
Rebecca Yarros is one of them,
Oh, totally.
specifically in the Empyrean. Like she's just an Easter egg queen. Like girl loves Taylor Swift, and I can tell because Taylor Swift is also an Easter egger. So like I see it. I see it and I understand it. And Onyx Storm is just another one of those. Like she just I don't know, there's something about that book that just makes me think. It makes my brain like I see theories and I'm like, did we read the same book? Like how am I do I know how to read?
I know. I know. I think my favorite thing about that book, like, and I think Onyx Storm is probably like a really close fourth for me.
Yeah.
Because I loved it also. I share that sentiment. But I love it when they go to the spoiler alert, if you haven't read Onyx Storm, stop and come back. Um, but when they go to that island where there's no magic, and Xaden is like, "There's no magic here? Excuse me," and like pulls Violet into the room and just they just
Have their way with each other.
do the thing, you
They
know?
do the thing.
They do the thing, and it's so
They
happy.
do the thing. We're mature here. Yeah, like they finally, after like
Mhm.
months of not being able to be with each other, basically,
Yeah.
because he's kind of turned himself evil. Spoiler alert. This whole podcast is a spoiler alert. You guys already know that. They're finally able to do it. So
Mhm.
yeah, agreed. And I love the dragon lore of all of it. I
Mhm.
think that's the part that's so cool is like the dragon lore is just as cool as the people lore, as the world lore.
Mhm.
It's so cool. And there's so every time I read one of those books, I pick up on something that I've never noticed before. Every
Yeah.
time. Like I've read Fourth Wing like 3 times, and every single time pick up on something new. I've read Iron Flame twice, and I'm like, every single time I've read it, so those 2 times, I've picked up on something new. I have yet to
Mhm.
reread Onyx Storm because I think if I do, I'm gonna reread the whole series because that's just what I do.
'Cause why
But I
not?
just, yeah, like shout out to Rebecca Yarros. That book was top tier. I cannot wait for the next one. I know
Seriously.
I will probably die a little inside because I'm sure it's not going to be a happy book. I think book four is going to be like the Empire Strikes Back book. It's going to be like It's gonna be like the Half-Blood Prince book. It's gonna be like all of those books in a series of
Mhm.
books where someone important is gonna die that you love, and the main character is gonna go through an immensely emotional hardship, or immense, like a really intense emotional time, and people that we love are gonna die. Because the final book has to be the Return of the Jedi book. It has to be the Deathly Hallows book. It has to be the Return of the King book. Like it has to be
You
the
know,
book.
I was having a good day. I was having a good day. Devon, Rebecca
Here,
Yarros,
drink
if
with
you were
me. Drink
listening.
with me.
Okay. Drink.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Mhm.
Everyone,
Rebecca
take a drink.
Yarros, if you were listening, I know that there needs to be conflict in a book for it to be good. I know there needs to be, this amazing, like, action-packed climax situation, but like, if you could channel your inner, like Laura Ingalls Wilder and just make it boring and like about just so boring. Like Zayden and Violet are so happy together, and like all the merry band of fuckwits are like just living their best life.
Mm.
Um, if we could do that, Rebecca, I would be forever grateful. I mean, it might
Yeah,
not do
we
well for
don't need
book
any.
sales.
Yeah, but like we could do without heartache. Like
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
you know, we
yeah. Just
just
write the most
we love.
boring book ever.
You've got me. You got me liking Dane again. Okay, you can't. You can't. You can't do me dirty again.
I
Okay.
know. I know, we love Dane. Oh, how do we like
I
Dane and
know.
Sloane? Do we love Dane and Sloane? Do we love
I
that?
think I
I
do.
love it.
I think
Yeah,
it's like it's his redemption arc because he's the reason kind of that Liam died, right?
yeah.
So
We
he's
can't
the
talk about
reason.
Liam.
I know you cry a lot if we
I
do.
cry
It's
a
fine.
lot about Liam.
It's fine. That's your fault, Rebecca.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Rebecca.
Okay. I think
We love you.
yeah, those are my top 3. Those are my top 3 like fantasy. I do read other things. I do have a couple strong contenders for like spiciest books that I've read.
Ooh.
I went down the rabbit hole of Elliot Rose. Is it Elliot Rose? Yeah, it's Elliot Rose. She does like Chasing the Wild series. It's about
Mm.
cowboys. I never thought
Oh,
I'd be a girl
nice.
who's
Yeah.
into cowboys ever, but I definitely am. Like
Mm.
10 out of 10. Elliot Rose, if you're listening, like chef's kiss. I'd have to say my favorite book in that entire series though is The Gay Romance, which is Saving the Rain. I
Amazing.
loved it. It was so good. So good. So well written and just so beautiful. Like and the spice. Chef's kiss. Chef's
Amazing.
kiss. I know. And I do love me a good sports romance as well. I did read Pucking Strong by Emily Rath this
Mm.
year. Again, though, a gay romance. I don't like, I think I'm just one of those girls now. Like, I
There
see
you
Heated
go.
Rivalry on TV where everyone's like, I didn't know this about myself. And I'm like, I've discovered this about myself earlier this year. I'm like, it's hot. I got no shame about
Amazing.
it. It's fucking hot.
Amazing. And was it this year? Was it this year that the Forbidden Library opened here in Calgary? Was it this
Yes.
year? Yeah, yeah, because the reason is if I'm going through some of my spiciest reads, I bought one of them there. And so that's why
Ooh,
I wasn't quite sure. But Priest by Sierra Simone.
I
Shit.
haven't read that
Like
yet.
if you are at all religious, Catholic, like maybe skip it because it's probably not great. But it's spicy.
I
She's a
love it.
spicy one, and it's really good.
I think
Hmm.
my favorite part about having discovered that I enjoy naughty novels
Hmm.
is it just feels so empowering. And also, I think there's a lot that women, just people in general, don't really understand about themselves when it comes to like likes and dislikes and kinks and tropes. And then they read it and they're like, what now? You can do that?
That's
That's a thing?
that's another episode. That is like a lockdown special episode. We can talk about that.
It's true. The number one explicit episode of Pages and Potions podcast coming to you. Literally. No, just kidding. They don't let me out much, people, okay? Um, yeah. But I
Feels good.
think that's my favorite part about all of this is I think I
Yeah.
didn't really realize how much I I wanted to know about that kind of stuff. Like I worked as a sexual health worker when I was like 23. I worked for a sexual health organization and I taught sex ed and like I was not afraid of learning about any about this stuff, but I
Mhm.
think there was a part of me that was definitely a little bit naive, a little bit sheltered, a little
Mhm.
bit like
Mhm.
I don't know. And like I'd consider myself to be a pretty like open like
Yeah.
individual. Yeah, an open individual who would just like be willing to learn and understand. And there's just some times where I'm reading books and I'm like, okay, that's a thing.
Mhm.
Okay, good to know. And I like doesn't do anything for me? Cool. No, it does not. Does it do something for me? Yes. Yes, it does.
Also cool, right?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Love
Mhm.
that. And
I
like
do
lace
love
it with a
that.
good lace it with a great romantasy and like it's all the worlds. It's all the
It's all of
worlds.
it, all of it. And it's so
Yeah.
funny because you grow up and you're like, oh, the older women that read the romance novels, and you're like, ha ha, whatever. But now you're the older woman that's reading the romance novel, and you're like, oh, it's about, women's empowerment, and it's focused on the woman and all of this stuff. And it's such a different take from, what you learned, like, I mean, yeah, patriarchy at work, my friends, right? But
Hmm.
yeah, I'm really enjoying it too, as a recovering nonfiction reader. It's
Totally.
really great.
Well, and I think something that's interesting to note is yes, women have been reading romances for years, but I think the actual genre of romance has shifted so much.
Oh,
Like,
I
I think of
bet.
like the romance novels that my mother would read, like Danielle Steele and stuff like that. And I
Mhm.
was like, I guarantee you there's no word cock ring in there or like pussy
No
lips
Jacob's
or like
Ladder?
anything like that. No, no Jacob's Ladder.
No
Oh,
Juncture?
like sorry. But no, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I've never read a Danielle Steele
No,
book,
me
but
neither.
based on like me discussing with my mother those kinds of books, I get the sense that like when I introduced her to ACOTAR, that she was kind of like, oh, this is different. So it's changed in the years since say like our mother's generation
Mm.
of reading romance novels, and I think it has created a huge sense of empowerment, especially to young women. Like I think I talked about this in the ACOTAR episode. Like I wish I had these strong female main characters when I was like 20. Like I knew
Yeah,
they
me too.
existed, but not like this. Not like this.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Not
Yeah.
at all. No, I agree. Yeah, I wish I had some of these characters when I was younger and so
Yeah.
serious. God.
I know. I know.
Ugh.
I hear you. I cared about many other things and not about this kind of not about reading as much as I should have when I knew like now that I know that all of this is out there, I'm like, God damn. Oh well. Okay, speaking of like female main character
Mm.
badassery, do we have any books that we're planning on reading in 2026 that maybe feature any strong female main characters or not?
Hmm.
Just in general, what's on your TBR?
What's on my TBR? Well, Penn Cole, chop chop.
Yeah. TikTok,
Um,
Pencole, we love you.
TikTok Penn Cole.
You keep responding to our
We love you
TikToks
so
and we love
much.
you. We love you
We
so
love
much.
you
You don't know how
so much.
giddy that makes us. If you ever want to be on our podcast, we would die. I might sell my
A little
soul
bit.
a little bit. We
It's not
would
too bad.
die.
Your soul is beautiful.
Okay, thank you.
Um, what is on my TBR for 2026? So yes, that we have just, Ms. Yaros has also dropped the bomb that she's currently writing a contemporary, but then she's back writing the Empyrean series. I don't know if that will come in 2026 or 2027, but that will for sure be on my list. Um, and again, too, if there's another ACOTAR book coming, that will for sure be
I
on
was
my
gonna
list.
say,
But
do
let
you
me
think she's gonna
actually look.
announce a release?
I don't know. I don't know. Like,
Like
part of
like
me thinks, yeah.
Crescent City came out last year. We're
Hmm.
talking about Sarah J. Maas, in case those of you are
Yeah.
wondering and don't know what we're talking about. Um, she released Crescent City 3 last year, so 2024, January.
Hmm.
She hasn't released a new ACOTAR book since I want to say 2022. I think Silver Flames came out then.
Could have
Because
been.
Crescent City 2 and 3 came out, I think, in the span since Silver Flames came out.
Yes.
So she
Yes,
hasn't released.
definitely.
She released like an Instagram saying like working on ACOTAR 6 or whatever it was, and everyone lost their minds
Or
because
six
nobody has
arrow,
talked
or
about it.
6 to 8, or six penis. Like, we don't know.
We don't know. Go look
No.
at the picture and make
Yeah.
your own guesses, but I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm looking at my TBR here, and I have to hold my phone down. God, this is
Mhm.
awful. Getting old sucks.
I hear ya.
I'm really looking forward to reading the rest of the Bridge Kingdom series as well.
Mhm.
And the rest of Danielle L. Jensen's stuff. Like, I've read A Fate Inked in Blood, and there's the second one that I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, I have it. I have it. It's right here. Hold
Yeah,
on. It's right here. It's a
yeah,
curse
Curse
carved in
Carved in
bone.
Bone. Yeah, I'm really excited to read that one, because I really enjoyed The Fate Inked in Blood. It's like
Mhm.
kind of like Viking lore. Like, I know you didn't really love that one, but I love
You know
the
what?
main character.
I did. I think I just wasn't in the right headspace when I
Mm,
read book two.
hmm.
I think I was like in a slump and I was like slogging through it. It is really good. I don't think it's my favorite. I loved The Bridge Kingdom, but
Yeah.
it was still good.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
really good.
So yeah, like, I that's all fantasy though. Like, I think Bryn Weaver is coming out with the rest of the, like, tourist season trilogy.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So I think those I will read for sure. Um yeah, and who knows? Like, this year I didn't read a whole ton of books. So we'll see. We'll see if I read
That's
many
fair.
more than that.
That's fair.
Uh-huh.
I hope so, so we can talk about them, but still.
Yeah, same.
I what's on my TBR? I'm like looking at my bookshelf behind me. I have to finish I have to finish the Jennifer Armentrout newest release. I'm halfway
Oh
through.
yeah, so do I. It's on my
The
shelf too.
Primal of Blood and Bone, which
Yeah.
is hold on, folks. If you this is the book.
If
It's
you have a home intruder, like, and you
I
need to
could
do
throw
some
this at him.
damage.
Like, so this is the front of the book. So I am like a good way through. This is also like it's a
Yeah,
penis
it is.
bookmark for those of you wondering. So I need to finish this. I'm over halfway through it. Haven't picked it up since October because I went to Scotland and then didn't take it with me. So I have to finish that. Um I think I'm also if Pencoal releases Spark of the Everflame or whatever, Burn of the Everflame is the last one, I think. Or no,
I
Glow
think
of the
so.
Everflame. When it releases, you will not hear from me because I will be devouring that book. So
Same.
Pencoal, again, if you hear this, we love you. We adore you. It's like our favorite series ever. Not ever, but like close to ever. That
Hmm.
you should probably just like become our best friend. Um and
Yeah,
come on our
that
podcast.
tracks. Yeah,
It does.
that
And
tracks.
then I also I have the first two books of the Powerless series by I think it's Laura
Right.
Roberts or Lauren Roberts.
Hmm.
So I need to read those too. But I'm also like I've got lots of like frilly, fluffy, smutty novels. Like I've got some hockey romance. I've got again like cowboy romance. Elsie Silver just came out with a new book. I think I'm gonna get into that Heated Rivalry series.
Okay.
Because why not? Why not? I got time. I got time.
Hmm.
Especially over the holidays where like I'll have a couple days off where it's probably going to be minus 20 and I'm not going to want to leave my house.
For real. I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be cold, but yeah, I think so yeah, if anybody has any suggestions for
Hmm.
2026, oh no, the book I really want to read in 2026 is Paige Hirschbee's book.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the
The
book I
Wild
want to read.
Kingdom.
The Wild
A
Kingdom.
really dear friend of ours wrote a book and it'll be coming out very soon, I believe. I don't know if the release date is still the same or if she's still editing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Originally, she was going to release Boxing Day, but I'm not sure 100% if that's still the date. But we got to be part of the beta test group for the book, and I am so freaking proud
Stoked.
of her. Like, it was so good, you
Hmm.
guys. So good. And it's the first book, I think, in a trilogy. So I am like unbelievably excited to read
Yeah.
it again now that I like have read it once. She's going through making the changes she feels is necessary, and then I can read the final product again. So that's our friend Paige. You should definitely check it out when it comes out because it's going to be so good. And she has also agreed to come on our podcast. So at some point, we're going to get her on here and we can
We're
actually
gonna have
ask
a
her all the
guest.
questions about her world. I know.
It's gonna be so
I
great.
know.
Yeah.
So exciting. So exciting. So definitely look forward to that in the new year. Um, yeah, I think, you know what, in terms of like books to read, we've got a lot on our plate and we're going to have a lot of
Yeah.
great books to review.
hmm Yeah.
Yeah.
And give us suggestions too. If there's something that you want us to read, give us a suggestion. Who knows? It
Yeah.
might make the list.
I know we might discover our new favorite book boyfriend, which, by the way, we will talk
Yeah.
about in a future episode about our top five fave book boyfriends of all time because I definitely got a little bit of flack from you last episode when I told you that Zayden's my number one.
Yeah, what the
So
fuck? Like,
I know.
what the
I know.
fuck?
I like there's something wrong with me maybe. I don't even know.
I mean,
But you
Devon's
know
up
what?
there. Don't get me wrong. He's
I
great.
love
Like
whatever's wrong
my
with me.
yeah, like what is it? My house, my chair, my woman. Like, come on. I mean, the man's got game. He's got game.
There's like
Absolutely.
there's some stuff that he says and does that I'm just like, yeah,
I know, but
yeah,
like nobody
yeah.
touches Resand ever. Ever.
I love him so much. And it's funny because I say Zayden's my number one, and then I'll read like a court of whatever, Wings of
Mist
Ruin,
and
and I'll just be
Fury?
like,
Yeah.
is it Mist and Fury? Thank you. I'm like, what book? See?
Oh, I
I'll
know.
read it again. I'll read them again and be like, oh my god, no, I love Reset so much. And then I'll get to Silver Flames and I'll be like, fuck Reset, I love Cassian so much. I'm just like a fucking bandwagoner. But I'm not, because I do actually love
Oh,
those characters. It's just, that's who I am. I can't, you read for the vibes, you're like, 10 out of 10.
I know.
And I'm like, actually,
100%.
there's 17 plot holes right here. What are you talking about?
Talk theories. I don't know. The vibes were good.
That's why I love you. We keep each other on track. You're
Yeah.
like, vibes. And I'm like, tell me the theories. I know. You should see the voice notes I send Courtney, you guys. Like, sometimes they're like several minutes long, and I'll be like, we need to talk about this. And it will, like, I'll finish a really in depth fantasy book, and she'll have read it.
Mhm.
Like, when I was reading Throne of Glass, and even Fourth Wing, we'd both finish, and I'd be like, what if it's this? And it would just be like 5 minutes of me talking to a phone about all the crazy ideas and theories that I
So good.
have.
And I love it so much, but I can't always read or listen to voice notes right away because you never know what's going to be in them. And I have little ears around sometimes. I mean,
Especially
one
with
of
me.
one of my kids, one of my kids is 15. He would enjoy the drama, but my other son is 11. So like either that or like I'm in a public place or whatever, in the middle of work day or whatever. And so these poor, like long, well thought out voice notes go unlistened to for hours sometimes. And I feel bad about it, but they're always very
It's fine.
delightful. Yeah,
You get around to it. That's what
I
matters.
do.
You don't leave
I
me on
do.
red all day.
No,
It's fine.
no.
You're good. But yeah, we have a great year ahead of us in 2026. But as we wind down 2025, we are going to be reviewing some kind of like cheesy, spicy Christmas novel. I don't think we've
hmm
exactly picked which one specifically yet, but it will be posted on our socials. We are going to be posting as well like our favorite reads from this year. We're going to be posting things
hmm
that we're looking forward to reading next year. So if you maybe want a reminder of what it was that we talked about, there will be some posts on our Instagram. So definitely check us out there. But in the meantime, you will catch us back in January after the Fluffy Christmas episode. I think comes out on Christmas Eve, does it not?
Yeah, yeah.
Very exciting. You will catch us in January when Courtney finishes Brimstone and we can actually review it.
Maybe,
I love you.
maybe. We'll see. We'll
I
see if
love
we
you.
finish it or
For
not.
the
I don't
for the
know.
record, for those of you who have read it, I hope you also loved it, and I hope you loved the cliffhanger at the end. I literally
Big
sat
cliffhanger.
there with my jaw dropped and gasped out loud and was like, "Oh my god!" Like I could not believe the ending of that book. It was so good. It was really,
Oh,
really good. Callie Hart, 10 out of 10. Great second novel. So excited to see where it goes. So, so excited to see where it goes.
oh man, I am so
Yeah,
excited to see where it goes too. Like I'm like just coming into a real spicy scene. And the first one was like a whole chapter long. Like it was
I
so
know.
good.
I know.
Just coming into one. We'll see if it's just as good.
Good. I'm honestly, I can't wait to hear what you think, and we can talk about theories that we will definitely be talking about on that episode. So catch us in the new year with that. But in the meantime, we will catch you on the flip side of all of this. Thank you for listening today and for joining us during our little gab sesh about this fabulous
Hmm.
year of reading books. We love spending this time with
Cheers.
you. Cheers. If you could all just like follow us, share us with your friends and family, your colleagues that you think are cool enough to hear us say cock, and just like in general, like share our page.
Hmm.
Send us suggestions for books, send us suggestions for cocktails. We love what we're doing, and we hope you do too. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night or day, whichever time of day it is for you guys. And cheers. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Take
See you
care.
next time. Bye. Cheers. Whoop.